Hello and welcome to the Ilkeston Town TV YouTube channel. During this global pandemic and coronavirus outbreak, we thought what can we do to keep the supporters up to date on what players are doing day to day to stay fit and what they're doing during their free time. This week we've got Kieran Wells coming on to talk to us about what he's doing to stay fit for the forthcoming season and what he's been doing in his free time. Without further ado, let's get into the video and comment down below who you would like to see next. Right. Karen, what have you been doing to keep in shape?
Pandemic, I've been doing a 5K challenge, which I'm still yet to complete the 5K. But no, I've been doing running every day as much as I can, and then I went back to. I got furloughed, and then I went back to work again. So I work well at the minute because football's off. I'm doing 6 days a week, enjoying it, but again, just trying to find the time at the end of the day to just do, some running. I think we keep ourselves fit anyway. It's just a case of just ticking over. If you let yourself go too much, then it will show in pre-season. But it's going all right. We're doing all right. I'm just trying to do this 5K challenge as much as possible. Me and my brother, and just trying to get under 20 minutes really.
Yeah, if you was in lockdown with anyone, like any footballer, past or present, who would you want to be in lockdown with?
Got to be Gaza. We're near enough to say, just take away a drink as much as possible. He was a character, and I watched the documentary actually. Now I had time a couple of months ago to watch, and his characteristics is a lot like mine. I'm a lot like his personality. Shame I'm not the same footballer as him, but his personality, his demeanour, his aura around the changing rooms, around fans is a lot like myself. I try to I'd be a lot different to all these other boring footballers that come to football, ignore some of the fans, just clap them. I remember when I was young, I wanted to be a part of what was going on the pitch, and even though I wasn't old enough, it's just nice that some footballers take the time to go and speak to young fans, even fans of my age or my dad's age that just want to have a chat with you. It's important to have the time, because without me, when I was younger, that I was paying the money to go and watch football, and without the fans now, you wouldn't have a club like Ilkeston or wherever. You wouldn't have a club without the fans. So I think it's important to take the fans seriously as much as you do your football.
The next question is a player you look up to. So would you say Gaza's that player?
No, the player that I look up to was John Hartson. Big, strong, centre forward. I'm quite an old-fashioned striker. You don't really get many old-fashioned strikers nowadays. I just pride myself on the big units up top and how they went about their business on the pitch, and try and pride yourself over not playing like them, but just taking little bits about them and putting them into your own game, and that's how you get your own spin on your own career. And I think that for me, John Hartson, big horrible fella, I've met him once actually, and he's an absolute inspiration for what he went through and what he's been through and come out the other end. So yeah, I look up to John Hartson.
Looking back on this season, which now null and void, what would you say your aims are going into next season?
Well, just touching on last season, I think it was, for me, disappointing from obviously coming in when we was fourth, and we deteriorated massively. And that's not what Cliffy or Gandhi is about. They pride themselves on just winning, a winning mentality. And I think that we didn't lose it. You don't go into every game wanting to lose. You go to win. But I just feel as though we crumbled easily last season on a few games where we should have won. We should have took a point. But again, that's you saw at Newcastle when we were 1-0 down. The mentality we had going towards the end of the season, I thought it was brilliant. And then touching on next season, I think we keep the bulk of the squad we've got now, and add a few more players, we'll be a team to be reckoned with. And I think we've got half a chance next season if we take a few of the games leading up to the end of the season and take it on to next season, we'll be there or thereabouts.
Moving away from football, is there any TV shows or films you've been watching recently? And
TV shows. Absolutely. What TV show did you watch last? Abs. What TV show did we watch last? I don't know. I was talking. I'll pass about this. I don't know. We watched that. Afterlife. That's it.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
I watched that the other day. Yeah.
Yeah, Afterlife. She cries more than me. Because
It is sad, to be fair.
Yeah, very an emotional person, Danny. But she's like that when I'm on the football pitch as well. Very emotional. But no, Afterlife. If you haven't watched it, and you know Ricky Gervais from The Office, well worth a watch. I never realised his potential, but well worth a watch if you wanted something to really get stuck into. It's 2 seasons. It's not that much. It's about 5 episodes a season. So if you want something not quick to get through, then Afterlife.
Easily something you can watch in a couple of hours as well. So if you've got 3-4 hours spare, let's just watch it. You've not been watching Tiger King then, no?
I've watched Tiger King. Carol Baskin.
Is it good? I mean, I've not seen it, so I don't know.
Yeah, Tiger King, mate. It's odd. It's strange, but it's one of them where you have to like be patient with it to get into it, and you have to be weird. You have to be weird like me to watch it. You know, yeah, you're very, very weird. But yeah, Tiger King. There is actually some new episodes on it. Actually, they've currently asked. They've got hold of him in prison and asked him a few more questions and stuff like that. So, yeah, that they're quite. It's quite a weird one. Yeah, Tiger King. If you haven't watched it, get on it.
Yeah. So going to a few support questions. Lewis Quinney has asked on Twitter, "What's your favourite moment in the Ilkeston shirt so far?"
Our favourite moment was personally would have been Newcastle to see how well we played as a team, but also I think that was a turning point of the season, Newcastle, for me. Obviously, it was nice for me to grab the winner. But I think one of the main things that stands out for me was Cole Lambert. I thought he got a lot of criticism when I first arrived, and he shut them up against League. And I think as a personal, on a personal note with Newcastle, but as a team, it'd probably have been League for Cole.
Yeah. Moving on to Facebook, Alex Middleton has asked 2 questions actually. Have you enjoyed your first season at Ilkeston?
Loved it. Yeah, it's been ups and downs, but when you come into a team that's in transition period, you just have to ride whatever's going to happen. Next season will be more enjoyable, but yeah, it's been nice.
Yeah. Who was your player of the season last year? Or last season?
Last season, Ross. For me, some of the saves he made were outstanding. Very underrated goalkeeper for me in my eyes. Not a lot of people talk about him, but you know, you talk about the strikers scoring week in, week out. I feel sorry for goalkeepers because, you know, little snippets about them making this save and that save and this save just there. But without Ross, we wouldn't have. We'd have been in the worst position this season than we finished.
Yeah. Finally finishing on a question from a player. Offence has got in touch with us on Instagram.
Offence?
Asking what decade did you get your boots from and what shop, so we knows to avoid it.
Yeah. Well, it had been as old as his hairline, and I got them a couple of weeks ago, and something had to change because, you know, down the left side of our team was struggling a lot, and I felt as though something needed to change. So I tried to help Fence by getting the attention off his bad performances by buying these Puma Kings. But weirdly enough, I had the Puma Kings for 4 games and scored 3. So it's one of them. You just got to move on, Danny, with it. But some players just take the hump when you're playing better than them. And with Fence, he has struggled this season, but since I've come in, I've got him through his bad patch.
Right, brilliant. And on that, we'll finish that. Thanks,
Cheers,
yeah, see you in a bit.